Hello there and welcome back to another old sketchbook tour video where I will be showing old sketchbook to show you that everyone has a beginning. This is a little sketchbook and it's quite a special one because this is one of the sketchbook that got me into art school. And today I will be showing you this one. So on the first page are some flowers and when I started and when I finished. So I started in 2017 and ended it in 2021. No, that's not correct. I ended it in 2022. This was when I was on holiday at the beginning of 2017. I think these are not the best sketches, but it's a beginning. And they are all plein air, this done outside. In real life. Me on the train. And sketching me sketching. A still life of the table with a plant and on the other side a leaf with some berries. This was a few years later when I went on vacation with a friend of mine to Denmark. And it's also done in real life, these sketches. This was a pretty good vacation. One of my favorites so far. And some people walking on the beach. Some more people walking on the beach, and I'm trying here to draw a cloud, a rose, and some tiny houses from a tiny house challenge I once started but never finished. This is the tiny house challenge and all the houses you could draw for it, and some more sketches from it. Never finished it, but that's okay. This is the start of an Inktober challenge, and this is a cover of a book I read. And I really like the book. And it's done with cross-hatching. So, but this was day one of the Inktober challenge, and after this there will be a lot of Inktober challenge drawings done in ink. This is Naruto and Sasuke from the anime, and I drew both of them, and one side of the face is Naruto and the other one is Sasuke. I'm a big Naruto fan. This is Will Smith. I think this was around the time one of his movies came out, so I drew him. This is a still life from Still Here, Still Alive art challenge, I think. And I really enjoy this still life. I think it's very pretty. Some sketches, ideas. This was from a TV show I watched when I was younger. I put the name on the screen because I don't remember. But it was always quite fun to watch this one. Some more ID sketches. And a girl walking. I think that's done by a tutorial. And this is from Bridgeton. From the first season. Some calves, young cows. Really like this page also. So most of these are Inktober drawings. Another still life from Still Here, Still Life. And I really like the shadows and the simplicity of this drawing. Some abstract drawing. Probably didn't feel like drawing that day and just put something on paper. I think it looks kind of weird but funny in a way. Some blobs of ink and then me drawing birds in it. Well, only 3 because I didn't like it very much, so I stopped. This is a landscape from a walk I did once and I really like this landscape. This is from the series Friends and it's Joey with a geese, I think. And I really enjoyed making this one. So the next is with Chandler, also with the geese. And I really enjoyed making these two. This is from the Sherlock Holmes movie. I really like this movie. It's one of my favorites. This is also a still life from the Still Here, Still Alive drawing challenge. There are quite a few of these in this sketchbook. Just like this one. But I really like the shapes and the composition of this one. It seems like a lot, and it is quite a lot, but it looks good together. I'm really happy with this one. A drawing of a song I really liked at the time. This is a photo I found on Pinterest and I tried drawing it. I don't know what I think about it. This one. This is a self-portrait. Quite stylized self-portrait, I have to say. And I do not really like the nose. It's a bit like a pig's nose. But okay. Looks a bit weird. These are some drawings from models done with pencil. Some more ideas, sketches, thumbnails to figure out what to do. This is from the Queen's Gambit television series with Beth Harmon and don't remember his name, but the love interest. I never finished this drawing, but he looks kind of cool. Some face drawings with different expressions, and on the right a master study from Leonardo da Vinci, I think. This is a face. This is copied from an art book I own, and I really liked how I colored them in. I think they look quite pretty, but I copied them, so. Some roses and some other flowers. On the left it's ink and on the right it's Posca markers. Some more flowers done in ink. I quite like this composition where how it flows and goes through one another. I also copied the one on the right. It's from the same book as I previously said. And on the right there is a quote. Well, not a quote, a poem I found on the internet. And I really think it's an amazing poem. And here you see also something from a movie I did. I have to look up the movie, but it's quite an old movie. Well, no, not really that old, but it's quite a horrible movie. It's not a good movie. This one I also copied from somewhere on the internet, on Instagram, but I do not remember where. But I really like the action of it and the still life with it all. This is in my room where I put some clothes on my chair and I drew it. And I really like his value study. It's a bit of a value study. They're all with Inktober, so. This is a photo from me when I was younger. And I think I look really cute. Another plant. I think this plant died. I don't own it anymore because it died. I'm not so good with plants. Another still here, still alive reference. Also really like this one. Some kingfisher birds. I really like the kingfisher. A dog and the eye of the dog. And someone jumping, flipping over. But I really like the eye. This is a skull with yellow and orange, and I quite like this one. An ear and how you have to draw the ear, a study, and on the other side a chair. Some insects I think it's supposed to be, and I colored it in, and on the other side a dog with love behind it. This is some study with different pencils, like a HB, a 2B, and a 5B. It's a model study, and the person on the right and the expressions are also from an art book I own. Some ideas I never put into action, and on the other side, a plant I colored in. Some other ideas for Christmas cards I tried, but I never made any of these. This is my backyard. I did the drawing probably outside, and the inking in I did inside, I think, if I remember correctly. Some more leaves and a skull. And here you can see I have difficulty with the teeth, so I didn't do them. On the left is a master copy, I don't remember from who, and on the right are some models. And I really like the one on the right with the red. It looks quite cozy. And I really like the forms. This is something I did to get into the entrance exam at school. You had to draw something like this, and I tried different versions to see which one I would pick. This is also part of the entrance exam, where you have to paint a self-portrait with your head resting on your hand. And these are some sketches I did. I will not show you the finished artwork because I don't really like it anymore. But that was then. This is a house. I normally don't really enjoy drawing house. This is a model done in red. Really like his legs. Some strawberries and a hand. And me behind the strawberries. This is a portrait of a woman. And I really enjoy this portrait. It looks really nice. Now I look back on it, I don't know if the lips are correct, but that's okay. Never mind. And this is some ideas for a woodcut. I never did, but here are some ideas. The skull reference on the right is from the Still Here, Still Alive. This is also some flowers from the Still Here, Still Alive. This is some lady doing some difficult poses. Really difficult pose. I think it looks quite nice. I don't know if it's correct, but it looks nice. I really like this page. It's one of my favorites, with the fish on the left and the cloth on the right. The draping, drapery? I don't know. I quite enjoy this one. On the left you see a monkey, and on the right some model. I think her name is Rachel, if I remember correctly. Some frog studies, a face and a model. Don't know what to think about this page, but okay. This was when I already was in art school. It's a face with the naming of the shadows, and on the right side a butterfly wing. Some mushrooms and some thumbnail sketches for Christmas I never made. Again. Some more mushrooms. I think was part of a mushroom drawing challenge I did at one point, because there are quite a few mushroom ones. This is a lady doing yoga, and on the right some roses, but I made them blue instead of red or another color. And I also really enjoyed this page. I think it looks quite nice. Some master studies one of Vermeer and the other of Rembrandt. I put them upside down. Not very smart, but oh well. And this is another Rembrandt study. A quick study probably. Done with pen and pencil. Some shadow studies and some studies of the bone in the leg, in the upper part of your leg. A model from school. I think it's quite a vulnerable position he's in, and I really like this drawing. I don't think the proportions are correctly, but it evokes a part of a feeling of vulnerability. This is also a study with shadows. What kind of shadows? And on the right is Kiba from Naruto. Some expressions on the face and in the body. Team 7, this also Naruto. As you can see in the sketchbook, I am a Naruto fan. Some movement, someone jumping, a face, and a hand holding feet. Some still lifes. This is a model. I did in orange pencil. Quite like this one also. Don't know about the proportions, but still. A drawing of a face. I think I found this one on Pinterest. And I really like the simplicity of it. Some study for art history, and on the right a pug. Cute dog. Another still here, still alive, painting. Quite enjoy this one. A cat. Also, I really like this cat on this page. The face on the other side doesn't matter to me, but I really like this cat. Spider-Man in a Spider-Man pose. I really enjoyed this one. Maybe he's a bit too buff. Not quite realistic, but that's okay. I really like the hands. Oh, this last one, this page, I do not like this page. It's not a strong finish of this sketchbook. Also, this plant is not. And on the right are some ones I copied from somewhere. Don't remember from where. But thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it and got some inspiration from it for yourself. And see you next time. Bye.